Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. Look at that, babe.
Whoa.
Opening up a vlog. It's been a while. It's 9:30 a.m. on Saturday the 29th of November. Is it the 29th? I believe so. 29th?
Yeah.
We're just parked outside the gym. So I'm opening up this vlog now. 5 weeks into my health phase. Tired? From doing what?
Living with you.
You know the comment section goes nuts when you say shit like that.
It's true.
I'm not a nightmare. I do so much for you. I'm the best wife ever. Prep all your meals, keep the house all in order, look after the dogs because you've always got another injury of some sort. Anyway, we are parked outside the gym. I'm going to go and train legs. 5th week into my health phase. I do want to talk about this in a little bit more detail. And I'm going to have him sat down and talk it through as well. But let's go and train legs and let's start this vlog. And let's give you guys an update of where I'm at and what I'm doing. That is quite a nest, Coco. Quite a nest. Oh my goodness. Quite a nest indeed. Get him, Cokes. Get him. Get him. No, don't get me. Nothing really changes in this house. I'm straight in from training, like we do pretty much every day that we train, and it's straight into post-workout meal for Darren, meal 3 for me. The only difference now is that Saturdays and Sundays, both Darren and I don't work. So over the last 5 weeks, there's been some changes to my business and my coaching. I have had girls competing pretty much every weekend. That's all finished now, but I'm not taking check-ins at the weekends on Saturday or Sunday. Have a full weekend off with Darren, which is awesome. And I'm trying to think what else has happened. It's been busy. I'll give a proper update with regards to what I'm doing, but right now, it is get Darren's post-workout meal in, which looks like this. His normal prawns and then his cereal. I always then lay out his next meal, which is chicken, rice and fruit. And then I'm getting this meal in now because I'm going to be straight on to Christmas decorations very, very soon. So training earlier means eating a little bit earlier. I have my post-workout meal at like 11, so it's now 1:30. I'm going to smash this in now and then it's into the shed, grab all the Christmas deck boxes out, start doing the outdoor decks, then move indoors because it's the end of November and we're on the countdown to Christmas very soon. We are an hour and a half in to putting up the decks and outdoors is pretty much done. Just need to put all the batteries and everything. So little tree here, this wreath lights up as well. And then obviously the little Christmas presents. If you guys saw my blog last year, you'll know this is like what we do. And this is new wreath because the other wreath was falling apart and the lights weren't working. So this one lights up too. That obviously lights up. And yeah, that's the front of the house. I feel like I want to get something extra here, like a lit up reindeer or something. Because, you know, they're okay, like the snowman and the polar bear. But, And I've most definitely ordered myself a coffee because I'm flagging it's 3:30. So I've ordered a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. All this pumpkin spice are not available in most of the Starbucks stores, but thankfully Starbucks now delivers to our area and pumpkin spice was on the menu. So I'll be having that instead of my normal like toffee nut latte, which I've been having the last 5 weeks as my little treat because the Christmas flavours are out now. But anyway, fingers crossed coffee will be here soon. Crack on with indoors. It's now the next morning, 8:45, just having my rest day meal with some slight adjustments, but the decorations did all go up. I just didn't finish till about 9 p.m. last night, and I was absolutely knackered. It took me 7 hours in total, with breaks in between, getting all my meals in as normal, and then come 9 o'clock I was having my creamy and I was like, I'm not picking up the camera. But we made it to rest day. Decks are all up, I'm super happy. I don't work weekends anymore, which is amazing. And today we are doing something very special. Part of Darren's Christmas present is I'm taking him, or should I say one of his Christmas presents, I'm taking him to the Dubai Sevens, which is a whole tournament that's been running, an event that's been running this whole weekend. It runs every year, this time of year, and we've never gone. We've lived here almost 10 years and we've never been, and he absolutely loves rugby. So 7-a-side, 15-minute halves. It's the final day of the tournament today. So it'll be qualifying for certain places, semi-final, final. It's a whole day thing. So slightly adjusted meal one. Normally have 100 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, 50 grams sourdough, 100 grams of blueberries. But I've just bumped my egg whites up to 190 grams. Just so I get a decent 40 grams of protein in this meal, because where we're going, it's unlikely we can pack and take our meals. So I've not meal prepped or anything. We're just gonna macro track today. And I am currently heading into week 6 of this health phase, which is me kind of a little bit of a tidy up phase, in the sense that not pushing food super high. My calories have been dropped down to maintenance. So over the last 4 or 5 weeks, I've been on about 100 grams less carbs, so not pushing food high. Training performance has still been good, but just using it as an opportunity in an unassisted phase to get things tidied up and ready to push on in my next push phase, basically. So basically drop any additional kind of body fat, let body weight trend down a little bit before we push up again. And during this time, I've also been utilizing a peptide stack that I've wanted to try for a very long time, which I'll talk to you a little bit later about. But yesterday I checked in as normal. I'll put my check in here. And after 5 weeks of being this health phase with that slight change in calories, down to maintenance food, peptides are in, no change to output, that's all stayed exactly the same. My body weight is down to 168, where at my highest in my peak push, it was hitting 172, 173, inflammation, food being high, all that kind of thing. But the biggest difference I've noticed since implementing these peptides is my recovery. Lack of inflammation, DOMs have reduced, sleep has improved, digestion and appetite is in a really good spot. So I do want to sit down and talk about this in more detail. I just don't think I'm going to have the time today, because we literally are eating our meal, dropping the dogs off at daycare. They're going to stay the night because this event goes on until 9-10 p.m. So we're there literally all day, and it just wouldn't be fair to leave the dogs here. So they're going to have a sleepover. But I'll try and vlog a little bit of today. I'm excited. First time seeing rugby live in many, many years, since I probably lived in the UK. I went to Twickenham a couple of times to watch rugby. I'm not a massive rugby fan. I don't really understand the sport fully. Darren absolutely loves it. Used to be a professional rugby player, so it's going to be a treat for him. And I think it'll be fast-paced and pretty fun. So we'll see. We made it. We're here. This place is massive. And of course, been straight to the merch store. Got myself a jersey and hydrating. There's hydration little places everywhere. There's tons of food places. But yeah, Darren's just up to the Mantra little booth. He wants to see what's going on here. And there's matches pretty much all throughout today. But the main one we want to watch is at 2 p.m. So we got a couple of hours to kill. So there's tons of stuff happening. There's paddle, there's cricket. It's huge. Food time. And thankfully, there's a little Spinny's kitchen here, which is pretty awesome. So you just pick the protein you want. They had shredded chicken, Darren's got roast chicken, they have salmon, and then you pick your sides. I've gone for a kale, sweet potato and beetroot salad, and then a quinoa, a Mediterranean quinoa that's got Greek olives, a little bit of feta, and I think some pomegranates in there as well. I am stuffed. Portion size is decent. Decent. I feel like we need to go and like walk this off now. Do you want to go and play some games? Shoot some hoops? Do some fairground shit? Come on. You want to lose, basically?
Yeah. You never win at those things. We'll both lose.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good shot. Let's see. You got that one?
No, one in front of you, obviously.
That's close.
Sock.
Come on then, big man. You didn't even touch the ring. I touched the ring twice. Thank you. Next up, what we actually came here to watch, rugby. So he wants me to throw a rugby ball. I didn't even know that you threw it underhand. I didn't even know this.
Such an odd
five. You better get better.
Yeah, at the end because you would point you up towards the sky.
Oh, okay. $37, but you bounced off the net. That doesn't count. Rubbish. Rubbish. Only 5 kilometers more than me. I was expecting about 10 more. Come on now. Come on. There you go. Better.
Pride for the entire of the UAE. These athletes train hard, they push limits, they show up with passion, courage and commitment every single week. And today, they stand on the world stage to show what sport is truly all about. Heroes of Hope isn't just a team, it's a movement that's proving that sport goes beyond and is here for everyone. A movement reminding us that ability, strength and heart looks different on every single athlete. But with determination, drive and the joy of playing, that is truly universal.
So we stayed at Dubai Sevens for about 5 hours, which is a long time for us, and we didn't really stay till finals. Even though we anticipated that would be on at about 8 PM at night. Darren's leg is swollen up, he's got some serious edema and his knee was sore, and he's pulled his calf last week, which I forgot to mention. So we just headed home, just going to chill now for the evening and yeah, get ready for the week ahead. Yes, you have to make up for Coco. We've got no woo-woo-woos. You looked after the house okay? Yeah? Meow. Meow. So baby, how was yesterday at Sevens?
It was good.
Yeah? Did you enjoy it?
I did.
And how's your leg today?
It's okay, it's not swollen like it was yesterday.
Do you want to tell the vlog about our issue with food last night?
No, I don't want to relive it.
Never order from Kareem.
Yeah, useless.
Tried to be healthy and order from Right Bite and get like macro meals. And ordered at 5:40. Nothing arrived. Darren was on and off the phone to customer services. And by about 8:30 we'd given up. So I ordered in sushi. Because you can't go wrong with sushi. Yes, Stitchy, I hear you. Hi, we're back. Sushi, halo top. Nice meal was had. And straight into training today. Oh, Stitchy cuddles. Oh, bless. That's what he wanted. He's like, give me a cuddle. You're purring so loud. But it's now Monday, so dogs will be dropped off a little bit later. Oh, I need to get my shoes off. But it's going to be up into the office and on to Monday check-ins. Look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, we know you're back, Coco. As soon as the camera's in your face. Yeah, we know you're back. But guys, it is the 1st of December. Do you know what that means? It doesn't mean lick the camera. What it means is it's time for the animals' advent calendars. Before I've even had mine. I think it's probably best if I do this sitting down, because they used to be sitting here and getting peanut butter on either side. So, dog advent calendar made for small dogs. Our dogs are not necessarily small, but all real ingredients. Real chicken, rawhide free, made with real vegetables, easy to digest, vitamin and mineral enriched. Chewing helps maintain healthy teeth. So, that's what you had last year and you loved it so much. Let's see, number 1. Oh, jeez. What is number 1? Oh, number 1 is a candy cane. Which means number 1's a candy cane for you as well, Cokes. Not that it matters, because they're exactly the same. Right, this is going to be fun. Okay. I know, you know. You know what this is, don't you? Oh, she's drooling. Right, let me get it out. Don't bite my hand off. No, you literally would. You would have had this with breakfast, but you weren't here for breakfast. Right. Let's see. Okay, you're going to be a good girl. You're going to take it gently out. Maybe I can do that. Good girl. There we go. Milo. You almost bit my finger. And of course, he's taking it over to his bed, which is what he always does. Bless him. Coco, all finished already? Of course. Now don't you go eating Milos, okay? Don't worry guys, we haven't forgot Stitchy. Stitchy was the original. Stitchy was here before you were here. And Stitchy only eats nuts. He's a funny old one. I've tried him on raw food, I've tried him on wet food. Nope, he just wants the nuts. So, number 1 for Stitcher is a little bag of starry nuts. I'm going to go put that up in his little bowl and see if he eats it. We shall see. And then I'll show you my calendar. Okay, full disclosure. This is probably the most luxurious and biggest and most expensive advent calendar I've ever had, ever. I think this cost me the equivalent of like freaking like 20 quid or 30 quid. And each one of these chocolates is the equivalent of like 150 to 160 calories. So where is number 1? Here it is. Oh. Really? Really? This little thing? That can't be right. Not that macros count at Christmas, I get it, right? And as I would say to my clients, it's an advent calendar. Have a freaking chocolate every day. It's all good. It says per serving of 30 grams is 164 calories. That can't be right. That's not 30 grams, is it? Let's check. It's 10 grams, for the love of God. 160 divided by 3. Yeah, it's not much at all. but it says it's tiny. And there was me thinking I was just going to replace my dark chocolate in my creamy with that. That's going to be pretty damn pathetic. Although saying that, it says it is dark milk chocolate, this flavour. And I do like a bit of Tony's chocolonely. It's decent. It's nice. So yeah, I've just started defrosting my creamy. It's 6:20. I've got 2 more check-ins to come through from Americans. Get those done, then it'll be shower, make my creamy and see what this is all about. All of a sudden, Darren's choice seems like a far better option. How the heck I just spent like 20-30 quid on that? Oh, for God's sake, it even says 9 grams on it. And look at you wearing your Emirates 7 jersey. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And you got matching shorts. That was a strike of luck. You do have a million pairs of shorts in a million different colours.
There's a reason to have them all, isn't there?
No. We cleared a lot out, didn't we, Cokes? Always wanting to be in frame. Always wanting to be in frame, Cokes, eh? Come on then, down, down. Good girl. It's Tuesday, no PT today. Just gone 8 o'clock. Breakfast has been had. Advent calendar has been had. And we're actually going to go and train in a different gym today. We're actually going to go and train in a different gym today. The Muscle Hut has opened in Dubai. It is National Day today, which means it's a national holiday. Everyone's been off work yesterday and today, so there'll be no traffic in and out. So we thought we'd try a different gym. It's about 30 minutes away. Muscle Hut, I believe, is in the UK. Whereabouts, babe? Do you know?
No idea.
No idea. So we're going to go and train there. I've got upper, which is an easy one to adapt there. I don't think I'd swap my gym for my leg sessions because I like my leg days at Dungeon. And obviously I have 3 leg days a week and legs is my priority. But I thought I'd quickly open up here and get the big man on the screen to chat through my health phase, what purposes, why we're doing it. That's the same thing. And also my new peptide stack, which I've alluded to on my Instagram, talked about it a little bit, but I want to go into a little bit more detail. So let me see if I can set this up. All right, you're the coach. Tell the vlog, why am I in a health phase? Well, it's pretty fucking obvious, but go on then.
It's pretty obvious.
Following my push phase, I did an 8-week assisted push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're running things with the way we do things is you okay there, bud?
He's just intrigued. He just wants to know why.
We only do 8-week exposure time, just to limit risks, and I don't feel you need to do much more. So with Becky, we did 8 weeks assisted after her initial recovery phase,
Which is about 12 weeks. Yeah.
Recovery / natural improvement phase. I don't think you need to jump straight into on cycle immediately, especially if you're planning a long off season. I think the longer you can stay off, the better it's going to be, and you can also work your strength up quite naturally. And the risk being was like with PEDs in play and if strength's moving quickly, connective tissue can be an issue because it doesn't catch up to the strength as quick, in fact a lot slower. So yeah, 8 weeks assisted, then into a health phase, obviously from a, make sure that everything is okay, run blood work.
We did
but
that
also,
before, yeah.
Also from the aspect of, tidy up body composition again.
Although saying that, I think my body weight got up to 173, maybe 174 on days of like high inflammation. That was the heaviest I got to. My heaviest off season was like 185 before I did my pro debut, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was still in a pretty good place, and I would say body composition at that weight is the best it's ever been. Would you say?
Yeah, definitely. And it's not a case of we're like, oh, she's fat, she needs to drop. But the truth is, we've got another long push phase.
Yeah.
Right, we're not competing in a couple of weeks, a couple of months. It's a long push phase, so you want to give yourself the best runway possible there, and that means having body composition in a good place. Not just so you're not adding body fat, but also from an insulin sensitivity point of view. So get a bit leaner down to, I set a target of around 165-ish. So it's not a huge amount off, which indicates that she didn't have a huge amount to drop.
Yeah.
But then that gives us, if you're looking at an average rate of gain of 0.25 to 0.5% per week average across like 12 to 16 weeks.
I was just about to say 12 to 16 weeks, yeah.
That's looking at putting her back up at 172 to 175. Right? So we're going to be pushing back up to roughly around the same weight, but again with a tied to your body composition. Obviously, training performance, we've reached a peak strength now. We're holding peak strength. Once we go into our next push phase with assistance in, we'll push that even further, muscle growth.
Exactly. And reality is it's not a huge amount of difference to my calories. I think I mentioned it on the blog. It's about just over 100, well, you've changed it again since yesterday, but about 100 grams carbs less. It's like I'm just not forcing the food, and the food is kind of keeping me at maintenance and allowing for, like you said, the extra body weight and body fat to kind of drop off, come down from like 173 to 168, and that's in like 4 or 5 weeks. No, yeah, we're moving into week 6 now.
Yep.
But the other thing that we've implemented, and something I've been wanting to trial, primarily because you trialed it throughout literally the whole summer. You did a good 12-week trial period of using this peptide stack, the mitochondria stack. It was something that made sense for me to trial whilst unassisted, and other variables were not changed. So like in this phase at the moment, I've not had any real off-plan eating, other than obviously the day we had out the other day. So the stack that I'm using is SS31, 5-amino-1-MQ, SLU or SLUPP332, GHKCU, and MOTSI, 2 of which are oral. So we're micro dosing that daily. I know, well, you could probably speak more comprehensively on this, but I know that the common use for this is actually using a higher dose across the week and different times, but we've chosen
You're
to
always going to see that always in general application, and the reason being is just it's for ease of use. It's not running 5 milligram once a week isn't going to be better than running 5 milligram split daily across a week. That's actually more than you're using per week, but anyway,
Yeah.
I think you're using 2.5 milligram per week of the injectables. So if you're to do that one hit, it's kind of like, I just say it's the same sort of argument as like TRT dosing. Doctors will tell you they'll prescribe you like a shot once a week, or some of the older ones were once a month, and then you're having these peaks and troughs, you know.
Yeah, whereas microdosing it daily, for me, is just easy. Like it's no issue for me. And I think the biggest things that I've noticed, and the things that you were noticing that I was like, oh my gosh, I definitely want to get involved with this, is with the MOTSI particularly. And I think the combination of MOTSI, SS31, 5-amino-1-MQ is just things like my recovery capacity, my overall alertness, my endurance in training sessions. Like I noticed it literally almost immediately within the first week. It was like I'd come out of a top working set, my heart rate was like 155, 160. Within a minute, it dropped to like 100, and I was having to remind myself to actually rest longer before going into those working sets. My endurance in even like cardio, even though my cardio is minimal, it's 20 minutes a day, and my walking, like I feel like I could go for longer. And the biggest difference for me, because I train legs 3 times a week, is DOMS. Like I haven't used my recovery boots in 5 weeks, which is unheard of for me, especially at peak strength. I would always come out of like my Monday leg session, which was yesterday, and be absolutely wiped. Like now I'm sitting here and I can feel my glutes are sore, but they're not absolutely killing me. And I'm able to go into those next sessions and feel more recovered, which I think is amazing. So again, it's just a trial period. It's for me to see how it works for my body and if it's something that I want to continue using. The GHCKU, more so for vanity purposes. I actually want to see if it improves my skin and actually hair, because I know of people that have used it in this fashion, microdosing, and noticed that grey hairs have massively reduced. So I'm all for it. I'm like, yeah, I don't currently dye my hair for my grey hairs, but I'd like to see them reduced. So 5 weeks in, the plan is to run this through until the end of this health phase. Yeah, and then get blood work done again. I'll probably end up getting my bloods done when you're in America, or when you come back.
When I'm in America, I'd say.
Yeah. On that note, Darren is going to America, off to Texas for a J3U team meetup. That is from the 9th till the 19th of December. So I'm going to be home alone with all the animals and doing the do, but it's all good. What are you going to do with your advent calendar? Are you going to pack it?
No, I already told you this.
Come on, you can't just stack them all 10 days of advent calendar chocolate. I've never seen Darren eat 10 lots of chocolate in one go. It's not going to happen. It's been a very busy day. But it's just gone 6 and I've showered, washed my hair, put my PJs on, and I'm going to jump on a call with my mum and dad. Catch you guys in the morning. Well, at least my tree is still intact. Seriously.
Was this you, Coco?
What the actual heck?
Was that you? Did you do that?
Was that you? Was it you? Oh my god. Happy Wednesday. Rest day. Yes, finally. And I absolutely love it when I get to wash my hair and actually look like a normal human being. And I've just been up in the office after having a pretty chilled morning, doing a PT client, went and got a food shop, and Milo has just helped me record a reel for Better Bodies. We have some new items dropping very, very soon, including some new sweatpants, and I'm super excited. So I just recorded a reel with Milo, helping me unbox everything, and I will be getting some content in the gym tomorrow before this all goes live. But right now, we need to get our next meal, don't we, Milo? Is it time for your advent calendar? Do you want your treat? Do you want your treat? Do you want your treat? Well, you did just help me. No, he just wants to play with his toy. Do you want your treat? Advent calendar time. I guess it's just me and you again, guys. Yeah, Daddy's taking a nap on the couch. Right, what have we got today? It is the 3rd. Imagine if I did a whole vlog that was just advent calendars for the dogs. Oh, look at this one. That looks like a lot of fun. They're going to get their teeth stuck into that one. Are you looking excited, Cokes?
Hello?
You going to be good?
Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah, just leave it.
Chew it, chew it, chew it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Milo, you want your one, bubs? You going to take your one off to your bed? Be a good boy. Be a good boy. There you go. Good boy. Off he goes. Yeah, Cokes, it's all gone, honey. Yeah, you ate it in 3 seconds. Good job. Happy Thursday, guys. It is now 4:30 on Thursday, the 4th of December. I did train legs this morning, my mega leg session. I do share a lot of my training on my Instagram. So please go and check that out. There's a lot of updates on there as well. So if you want to follow along my journey in more detail, I definitely am more active on Instagram, whereas here I kind of vlog as and when I can. I try to vlog as much as possible. I will try and vlog more again next week when Darren's away, because it'll just be me and the doggos. But session felt awesome. Like I said earlier, I don't feel as much DOMS going into these sessions with this peptide stack in play. I don't think it's any other variable, because like Darren already said, like my food is down a little bit, output is exactly the same. The only variable I've got is this in play at the moment. And the other thing that I noticed, and is probably due to the fact that I'm using this mitochondria stack and internally everything is hopefully working more efficiently, but equally when he talked about my assisted pushes and why we only do short periods of time, it's so that I can keep things hormonally in a good spot. And so what I noticed after my 8-week push, literally 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks after assistance was out, had full menstrual cycle. I'm due on my period again, like today or tomorrow. And I'm noticing that that was really super duper regular, which was awesome to see. So there's been a lot of benefits, I would say, to not only being cautious and mindful and health conscious of how I'm monitoring this kind of growing off-season phase, and how we're running kind of like those short push phases as well. But equally having this kind of peptide health stack in play, I think is working really well. So I will continue to assess, keep it running through, like I said, until I get blood work done. I think the main health markers that I'm looking to see improved with this health phase, or sorry, towards the end of the health phase, is things like my lipids. So like liver, kidney, heart, all of those things in a really good spot. And obviously hormone markers in a good place to be able to then go into my next kind of push. But like I said, I've already had full menstrual cycle. I'm due my next one literally any day now. So I will just keep doing the do, keep cracking on with training, check-ins, all of that malarkey. But I'm conscious that this video is quite long, so I think I'm going to end it here. But if you've got any questions about anything that we discussed, or any comments about half the fun stuff you guys have seen on here with the dogs, with Darren mugging me off, do drop a comment down below, drop me a message on Instagram, let me know what more you want to see. I will, like I said, try and vlog next week. Darren's away, so I'll have plenty of time to do it in between kind of work. And work is a little bit calmer now. Like, I do have new clients that are still joining the team, which is great. But all of my prep girls are all finished and done with competing. So the next few weeks is a little bit of a wind down with regards to that. They're all in their kind of recovery phases, moving into their kind of growth phases, push phases, etc. And then the whole calendar starts again from January, where we'll be sat down on calls, talking about the calendar year in more detail, and deciding who's competing next year and what the plans are. And also the calendar for the Pro League will be out towards the end of this month. I think the last pro show is on, like, is it the 14th, 13th or 14th of December? And after which point I'm hoping the calendar will be out, and then we can start mapping out my timeline for next year. But it will definitely be towards the end of next year. But anyway, I am blabbering on. I'm going to close this video off here. Like, subscribe, do all the good things, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.